With the league entering this new CBA, you can see the way they constructed the contracts, giving the players a higher percentage of revenue splits. I believe the players make 51% of the league's revenue now. But there's a lot of things underneath the layers because these billionaires have a team of lawyers that have years and years of just understanding contract language, and they're able to make things look good on paper. But on the back end, we've seen this new CBA actually take away players' mobility from moving from team to team. And also, it created a pool of players who have value in the league when it comes to their on-court skills. But in the open marketplace, they cannot cash in on that value. That's why there's been very little player movement in free agency. Only Paul George in the last couple of years is pretty much the only star that has transferred teams and has gotten a max deal. But a lot of players are not willing to test that open market because now the landscape is not designed in that way. And players like Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Lauri Markkanen, even in a way, these guys are kind of in a gray area where they're very skilled on the court, but teams right now are so stronghold on not hitting this second apron in the salary cap that they might not get their value in an open market. So they might be better off taking a lesser deal with their current teams. This is by design. And also the owners found ways of having less players on rosters now. They can have guys on two-way contracts, and certain teams will see that's kind of hitting that threshold of being in that second apron will carry less than 15 players on a roster. So there's a lot of like small finesses that these owners kind of have snuck in. And if the league had more players like Jaylen Brown that are willing to strike or look more into these finer details, that would spell a lot of trouble for the owners. So that's why I say there's a correlation between some of the psychological games that get played, whether it be in the everyday workplace, translating to the upper ends of the NBA landscape involving multi-millionaires and billionaires. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are in a situation right now in Boston where they're on huge deals, but at the same time, there is a pending ticking time bomb on how long ownership can keep this team together due to them being over that second apron. So there are multiple games being played here.